Good afternoon.
Hi, Sarvesh. Good afternoon. How are you?
I am well, sir. How about you?
Okay, I'm fine too. Thank you very much. I think this is the first time we are meeting.
Yes, sir. It's our first time.
Okay, in that case, could you introduce yourself?
Of course. My name is Sarvesh. I am from Uttar Pradesh at Varanasi. Currently, I am pursuing my graduation in third year from Banaras University and my stream hospitality and tourism management.
Okay, okay.
That's enough.
And
Yeah.
hmm. And the other tutors, what feedback have they given you so far?
Yeah. I should focus on my pronunciation. They thought my pronunciation is not as much as accurate. So now I'm focusing on my pronunciation to improve.
Okay, okay. So I'm improve.
Yeah,
I'm trying to focus on my pronunciation.
yeah.
Hmm. Okay, okay. Besides pronunciation, have the tutors mentioned anything else? Anything that you would like to share?
Anything else? Sometime I'm not able to use proper word,
Okay.
like
In what
proper.
sense?
Yeah, yeah. That is also my problem.
Like in what way? In what way are you unable to use proper words?
Uh, like uh, a suitable word. Like if
Hmm.
I'm deliver any thought, so I use some word with the suitable for sentence, but I use another word
Hmm.
because of that word.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Well, if I deliver some thought is correct, but it is very formal, the sort of thing that you would find in, let's say, a book, maybe. But in conversational register, in casual tone, we use if I'm saying something, or if there's a situation I'm describing, a story I'm telling, it could be like
Yeah.
that, a story I'm recounting. So we can use words like describe or recount a story, and we can use these. I will keep writing these things in chat also, by the way.
Yes, I can see.
Okay, okay, okay. That's it. Well, we have a nice topic. We'll start with that, and if we have time, we'll perhaps jump to something else. Uh, okay, so you were trying to say something, I
Yes.
guess. You wanted to say
No, sir.
something.
I just wanted to say, what do you think for best for me? So you can.
Okay, okay. In that case, yeah, of course, we can start with the topic, and perhaps later on, if you have time, we'll move to something else.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you like enjoying, festivals? Or, at times it happens that there are some people who are quite nerds and they are usually more interested in their books rather than in socializing or in celebrating festivals. Which type are you?
You can say, sir, medium level, not more
Okay.
than excited and not more than mischievous like that to not
Hmm.
celebrate the festival. And when I was
Ah.
child, so that time I was I was getting full enjoyment to celebrate festival. But as our age like uh, big bigger become more,
As
then
we grow
we
older.
also grow older. So thank you, sir. Grow older. Yeah, that's right. So when we grow elder, so lots of responsibility come off our head, so that's why we should also follow them. And now that's like a usual day. I'm not uh, I have already told you I'm not uh, take a full enjoyment during nowadays. So
Hmm.
I focus on my study as well as little bit I get enjoyment in a festival.
Okay. Well, if let's say
Yeah.
you had to think of your ideal life, what would that be? Do you think that you would not want to study as much as you do or as much as you have to, and instead you would just like to enjoy? You would like to celebrate festivals.
No, sir. I don't like these kind of, because my full of focus to my career, like
Hmm.
what I want to do in my life. If
Ah.
I have to left my festival celebration of festival, so I will left. But
Hmm.
I cannot the perfect word. I cannot ignore my career.
Okay, okay. You said if I have to left the festival, that I didn't understand.
If I'm not getting time for to celebrate my festival, no problem. But I definitely I get the time for my career.
Okay, okay. Okay. If I'm unable, if I have to skip the festival.
Yeah, skip. That is correct.
Okay.
That's why I told you, sir. I'm not
Yeah.
like I am unable to use proper suitable word for the sentence.
Hmm. Okay, okay, okay. I do understand. Yes. Just two things before you move ahead. First of all, you said not more than excited, not more than something. Well, it would be
Yeah.
I'm like in the middle, not too excited, not too dull. We say it like that. This is the
Okay,
form.
no.
Yeah,
Okay,
not too
sir. Dull.
excited.
Not
Hmm.
too dull. Not too excited. I'm middle one.
Correct. We can
Okay.
use not and not in both of them, or we can say neither nor. We can use either of these two. So we can say I'm like in the middle, neither too dull nor too intelligent. I'm in the middle. It's like that.
Yeah, sir. That's right.
Hmm.
I'm
Hmm.
in middle. Neither too dull and not excited.
Yeah, exactly. And as we grow older, that would be the phrase. We already did that. And if I have to skip the festival, so
Yeah.
I can hear the whistle of the train.
Yes, because I am very close to railway track. That's why.
Okay, okay. Does it disturb you at some point? Like when you're
No, because
sleeping?
it's usual for me. Sometimes it's disturbing me because now I'm talking with you. So that is important for me. But another time there is like usual for we grew. I grew up here, so it is okay for me.
Hmm,
I can
hmm.
manage.
Okay, okay. So I grew up here. I grew up here itself, or I grew up here my
Okay.
entire life. Grew up here itself, so it's not difficult for me. Yeah, after a while, your mind sort of gets used to it, and it just registers the sounds without you being actively bothered by it. You don't pay active attention to it. It's just something that goes on in the background in your mind. It's like that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. Do you prefer like such noises coming, all around you or something? Like, or would you like to live in a society where it's all very peaceful, no such noises?
Yeah, I like to live alone. Like when I have to study, so just 150 meter far, one school. There I study per day. Like I go in evening time, and 2 3 hours I study there. And there is no any person. Just I am there alone, and I can practice to improve my English. Like I use another application to talk with my co-learner, so I can talk. There is no any person to listen me, yeah,
Hmm.
like taunting me, all
Hmm.
things. There is no any person.
Hmm. Okay, okay. Uh, okay, correct. By the way, which application is this?
Sorry, that is what?
Which application is this that you use to talk to other
Yeah,
people?
just talk, sir.
Okay, okay. Is it good? Like, tell me a little about it. How does it function?
Uh, that is like I connect my call with my co-learners, and we can talk with each other according to our time. Like it's depend on me and my partner. There is
Okay.
no any time limited. We can talk 1 hour, 2 hours. Okay, we can
1 hour
discuss
or
any
two
topic as
hours?
well.
Yes.
Yeah,
If you place two, it would be hours with an S.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Okay.
So
So
that
yeah, you
that
were
is
telling me.
good for me.
Yeah. Okay. And you were telling me about the topic also. You mentioned something.
Like there is a proper topic mentioned on our mobile screen, and we can discuss on that topic.
Okay, okay. And each time is it a new topic? Like it is provided by the application itself.
Yeah, it is provided by application, and sometimes same topics. But I think they have 100 topics. Okay,
Hmm.
and they again use same topics. But 100
Okay.
topics a big topic, not a
Hmm.
small like two three. So we can
Hmm.
discuss easily.
Okay, okay. Yeah. But after a while, it also happens that when you get acquainted with a certain person, you can even just chat. That is also there. It's not always that you have to have a topic. Sometimes you can just discuss things.
Sir,
Uh,
generally we chat to each other, but when we talk with a person again same topics like what do you do, where are you
that
from,
is
how are
true.
you, what's your hobby? So like it's become a boring. So that's why we
Yeah.
then we started to talking on any topic.
That's definitely true. And the main problem with these applications is this only, that unless and until you find a person with whom you can, you can continue with till that point, it's just not good, because each time you have to contact a new person, and then it's just the same thing. How are you? What do you do? And so on.
Yeah,
But
so that's
once
right.
you, but once you get
Yeah,
someone
so
who's, yeah,
so,
just tell me, continue.
sometimes it's okay. Just I like I try to finish all our general topic like introduction all thing. Then I started just okay move on the topic. And
Hmm.
sometimes what happen like we I can I find a beginner level, so I try to motivate them. Yeah, they can improve their English. And apart
Hmm.
from that application, I use this application to improve my English, because on that application I can talk with a tutor like you. So whatever I make a mistake, so you can correct me. So that
Hmm.
mistake, like these are mistakes, I try to correct on that application while talking with
Ah.
my co-learner.
Hmm. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Only a few things quickly before we move ahead to the next point. You said I like to leave alone. Well, one thing. This is a certain mistake with pronunciation that many of my learners make. It would be live, not leave, live.
Okay.
Okay.
So both are same pronunciation. Leave, yeah, live.
No, as I said, the pronunciation is different. So the first one is live. I like to live.
Okay.
And the second one is leave. Like I left town, I leave the town.
Okay.
Hmm.
Live and leave.
Exactly. Live and leave.
Okay.
Correct.
I got
Same
it.
goes for this other. There are many words like that: hill and heel, ship and sheep. In all of them, it is the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah. In one of them, in the first one, the I is very small, and the other one it is stretched.
So sheep. That is correct.
Pronounce it again.
Sheep and a sheep.
Correct. Although I now notice that you have a little trouble, I think, with the sh sound. So and sh.
Yeah, yeah, sir. Yeah,
Your
sir.
other tutors must have pointed it out, I guess.
Of course, sir. And I try to make it. I try to correct this
Hmm.
so many times, but it doesn't happen. And sir, when I was child, so that time I cannot pronounce like sir. I that time I called sir, not sir, sir.
Okay.
Okay. So that I think that's the reason now I am not able to proper pronounce that
Hmm.
word.
Hmm. Okay. It's not. It could be the reason you have mentioned, that is the what the reason could be. But yeah, I don't think it is any issue of concern. It's just that the more you try to pronounce it, the search or thing, you will be able to get out of that problem. And you tell me that you're already practicing it. I think some other tutors must have given you some tongue twisters or something, like anything related to that.
Uh, yeah, of course, not a tongue twister. Just I think she told me there are different words like horse, huge, small s, capital S. Like there are horse, sheep, and snake. Like she told me, you need to practice daily. Like when you get a time, so you need to just pronounce this word, then it will help you.
Okay, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, I agree with this, but just I would add one or two more things. First of all, this is something I think that tutor must have already mentioned, that if you actually record your voice and try to listen to it, you would get a better idea of where the actual mistake is, and you would be able to understand. Otherwise, without recording, it's very difficult to see how you're pronouncing it. So no, you will have to
Yeah.
record your voice and just listen to it. Just 5-10 seconds. You can record it on WhatsApp and just listen to it again, and so on. That is one thing. And
Yeah, that is a
I
good
have,
idea.
yeah. When you listen to it again, only then you understand. Okay, what mistake I'm actually making. You would see how much the difference there is, or how much there isn't, and so on. And secondly, although I do think that words are a good idea, but I feel like we could also try with a tongue twister. That is usually a bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Uh,
instead of just practicing it with words, you can practice it with tongue twisters.
Okay, so can you suggest me any tongue twister?
Yeah,
I just know red lorry, yellow lorry, and one of them, Betty bought a bitter, but the bitter something I
yeah,
forgot.
these type of things. Of course, it is not
Yes.
important to remember the tongue twister. It's just that you can read it. I will give you one. There's this one. As for pronunciation, there are a few things that like it's very difficult. She sells
Yeah,
seashells by the seashore.
yeah, I know this.
Hmm. Yeah, if you try to practice it, of course, it would give you a very proper idea because the sh sound you have to switch
Yes,
between them a
it
lot.
is a very helpful for me because it's related to my pronunciation. What I have a
Hmm.
problem. See,
Yeah,
yeah,
that is true.
okay,
By the way, there is
I will
another
do.
thing. Okay, great, great. And there is yet another thing that I could show to you. Just give me a second. I would share my screen. As for pronunciation, there is one more thing I want to discuss. Now, coming to there is one other thing before we continue our conversation. I noticed that at times when you are unable to think of some word and you want to continue, you try to use the filler sounds like or I think and so on, which is not a bad thing. You got to understand that even at the stage where I am, at times, of course, there are certain fillers that I use which are a bit excessive. First of all, we are actually allowed to use fillers. It's not a bad thing. We actually use fillers to, for instance, let me think. I would say or of or something of that sort. The sounds or certain words you can use them. Nothing to worry about. But just one thing we have to notice that they shouldn't get excessive. And in your case, it is very normal because you are learning. At times, it is bound to happen that you are thinking of a word, but you are unable to come up with it. Well, it is bound to happen that you won't be able to, you would try to fill it up with some like thing. Try to make sure that you are just not doing it. Of course, at this point, it would be very difficult to just completely stop it. So don't. I'm not saying you have to do that. It's just that whenever you watch your recordings, maybe try to see whether you are doing this or not. At just the 11th mark, 11th minute mark, I noticed that there was a point where you did this a lot. But I'm just saying that try to watch your recordings and see where you're doing it. Nothing else. You don't have to worry about it. If you start worrying about it right now, it will you will get in on your head, and you will start messing up. Nothing about
Yes, of course.
it. Just try to watch your record. Okay.
Of course,
Uh,
I will do.
okay. Okay. I will do it.
I will do it. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. We end the sentence with an object. I will do it. So, which are your favorite festivals? Which do you like to celebrate the most?
My favorite, I like Holi and Diwali. It's my favorite festival. I think every Hindu person like these are festivals because
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a
Hmm.
considered biggest festival.
Okay, okay. That is true. And how do you celebrate them? What do you do?
Like the process is different according to festival. Like in Holi, so we apply color on each other, our friends, relatives, and we play with them. And also like some kind of sweets made in our
Sorry, some
home,
kind of
and we eat sweets,
sweets. Again, double
and
E, sweet.
flitters. I don't know what is the exact meaning. Like flitter something. I don't know
Fritters,
English
pakoda, I
name.
guess.
Yeah, like
Fritters, yeah.
yeah. And like when we talk about Diwali, so we light diya on our rooftop, and we also celebrate and dancing. We conduct different kind of like parties.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is one. That's great. Okay. What else? So on Diwali, is there any funny anecdote, any story that you have, any amusing thing any amusing story that you could share with me? Usually, because everyone has one or two stories regarding with firecrackers, something amusing, something that definitely happened.
Yeah. So I have a story about my childhood. I would like to say that is not good, but it's okay
Okay.
because I was child that time.
Hmm.
So generally we use a candle to light on our
Okay.
rooftop. So that time when I was child, so we were all my friends. We try to steal candle from another person rooftop.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was funny, but
Yeah.
now I know that was mischievous
Okay.
activity.
You weren't caught?
No, generally I didn't caught, and sometimes sometimes what happened like when person came and said who are there, then we all run away. That is
Okay. Okay, okay. Who is there? In the question form, it's always who is there.
okay. Who is
Hmm.
there?
Hmm. Okay. And was this the only time that you stole something, or have there been any other incidents also?
No, no, that's okay. And I am very afraid to light crackers because really I don't like to uh, light crackers. I'm very afraid.
Okay.
So I didn't
Yeah,
use
I'm
in
very
my
upset.
childhood. Afraid.
Sorry, sorry,
Scared.
afraid.
Yeah.
I'm very afraid. Okay. So why is that? Like you have even in your childhood, you never lit firecrackers?
No, just that time I used to play with gun, a small gun. Just
Hmm.
I didn't use any crackers in my childhood.
Okay.
And now my nephew now just he is
Hmm.
10 years old. He
Hmm.
used to light big size crackers, and I always what is called I don't know. I always tell him, you don't need to use this because it's very dangerous. It can
Hmm.
harm you.
Okay, okay. It could harm you. Correct. Okay. So I always tell him, or I always warn him. Warn.
Yeah, want.
Hmm. I
I
always
want. Sir,
W.
I wanted to use this word, but I
But you are
forgot.
unable to think of
So
it.
I,
That happens. No worries. And yeah, we can like gun, that toy pistol. I think you were talking about it. Toy
yeah,
pistol.
toy pistol.
Okay, okay. Uh, well, quickly, just one more thing. I've already given you my feedback regarding pronunciation, one or two things, and at times regarding fillers, sometimes regarding grammar. There are a few things here and there, but all in all, it was a very good session. Great. So from my
Thank you,
side, the
sir.
feedback is very positive. That's good. Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to ask before we move ahead?
No, sir, I think I don't have because many tutor already they have said me
Hmm.
which area I need to focus, and now I am
Hmm.
doing that. And
Okay.
sometimes, sir, I getting like nervous when my English will be improved. But then
Hmm.
I realize, okay, it is a long time process. We
Yeah,
always
it's
should
exactly.
focus. Be
The moment you,
constant to me. Yeah.
sorry, it is.
Like I need to be constancy on my
I need to.
fluency.
I need consistency.
Yeah.
Consistency and
Okay.
yeah, patience. Yeah, I need consistency. Okay. I did have this one question to ask you. Why do you think festivals are important for our society?
Of course. Yeah. Because of festivals, sir, I get it. We get a time to meet our relatives. Like in a hectic life, we all are busy, and
Hmm.
we haven't got a time for meet our and relative. They are leave different part of places, like different places, and because of festival we get a time to meet with them. We get a time to spend some quality time with them. So it is very
Okay.
important. And as well, like because of festival, it is like something unity. We can see there is a unity. We celebrate together that festival.
Okay.
So that's
Hmm.
important for our society.
Okay. That's good. Yeah, and just one thing. Yeah, we get our time. You said we get time.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the
I
pronunciation of
know,
this
sir.
word.
When
Yes.
when I talk, so in a flow I didn't notice, but I know
Hmm.
grammar something. But yeah, I need to focus on that.
Yeah, yeah, it's a long journey. It's just that the only thing is that you have
Yes.
to be a bit patient. Every now and then there are going to come up some errors, but you will, as long as you keep practicing, little by little, you will be able to get rid of them.
Yes, sir, because when I started to improve my English, so that time even I didn't know what is the meaning of he, where I should use she, his,
Hmm.
her. I didn't know, but now I'm
Uh,
able to understand. I
yeah,
can
you're
talk
able
with
to speak
little
so
bit.
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, that's great. That's good.